Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to 2015, June of 2015. And I've pre-shuffled the cards, so I'm going to go ahead and lay out the spread for Capricorn for June of 2015. Okay, so I'm just taking a look at what's here. The first card, it's funny, some of these cards were similar for Sag, but they were at the later part of the month, and you're getting them at the beginning part of the month. The World is one of the best cards in the deck. So if you're feeling a sense of optimism or ready for change or new beginning, new cycle, the World supports you in that. That actually, you might even just be feeling really fulfilled right now and really happy with what you're doing. The fact that it's in reverse, even though it's in reverse, I don't see it as as a detriment. In this card, there's so much supporting you. There's so much that is just fulfilling. It might be that you just feel kind of content, not the overwhelming joyousness that World can represent, but that you're just kind of okay. Or you might have a yearning for something yet to come. And that can be because this is like a 0, it's like a new beginning, but you're in a good space at the beginning of the month. And things are happening quickly. Maybe not as quickly as you would like, because this card represents swiftness and information. You might get a piece of information, because it's in reverse, you might get a piece of information that is bad news, or something that you hadn't hoped for, or things might not be completing as quickly as you like. This might be a project that you love that isn't finishing up as quickly as you like, and you're having to make, it's kind of keeping you in stasis or stagnancy because you can't seem to make a decision out of it. This is stagnancy. 2 of Swords says I'm stuck because I don't want to, I'm just checking out. I can't make a decision, therefore I'm just going to put a blindfold on and sit here. So the fact that these are, and this is personal will and leading things with your mind through, there's some sort of decision. Really, both of these cards are about a decision being made that you're having a hard time with. Maybe related to this piece of bad news or something that's not completing. It's really tripping you up. And you may find yourself really waffling on something, or just completely checking out and not making a decision because you just can't. But you've got a lot of good things in place. So try to allow yourself to see that maybe you are willfully being unaware of something. That's what these cards are telling me. Maybe because you got a piece of bad news, or something isn't completing as quickly as you'd like it to, or something changed dramatically, not to your favor, very quickly, not to your favor. So it's making you check out or not use your own decision-making capabilities because it kind of threw you. So let's see, King of Cups, there's some really sweetness here. King of Cups is a father card, and these two are children. This is old, sentimental, like a past love. Or you may spend time with your father, or someone that you see as a loving father figure. You might be remembering them. It could be a past lover, or this could be you remembering like a childhood love. There's some sort of sentimentality, which Capricorns don't usually wear sentimentality on their sleeves, but something says to me that you're a little bit wistful about some things. Maybe something from the past, or maybe a former lover, someone that you knew when you were a child, or that felt like an innocent relationship, or children of your own. You may, if you are a father, this King of Cups card is the father card. You may be missing your children. Because of these are in reverse, it's telling me that there's like a little bit of a sadness, or sometimes 6 of Cups in reverse can be sentimentality or wistfulness, or just a little bit missing someone. Whether it's your kids or someone in a former relationship or your father, there's some sort of sweetness that you're thinking back to a prior time, and it's a bit internal for you. Seven of Swords is the feeling of like you've got to do everything on your own, and it's kind of a burden. You're taking a risk and you're launching out on your own. And it's a sense of give me everything that I can take. He's actually stealing these swords because he doesn't believe that he can handle things just on his own, or that the universe is going to provide for him. So he's taking everything and stealing it away because it's a really sort of I'm out on my own. I'm going to just take everything. Gimme, 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 me, and I'm going to take a risk and steal these things because I need to survive at all costs. So it really is feeling a little bit destitute. So that there's something that these are all adding up to, is sort of saying there's something missing. There's a missing piece. But really, Magician is a very powerful card. So at some point you're going to turn around and realize that you do have the power. You do have creativity. You are able to manifest what you want. This card has a lot of magic in it. It's a magician. So he's able to take what is available to him and make a new thing out of it. So even though you may be presented with some sadness, some wistfulness, some regret, some missing someone, and feeling like you're all out on your own, Magician is by himself too, but he has a lot of power and strength and creativity. He's the beginning of everything. He creates everything he wants, and he just makes it happen. So know that you have that side going for you too. This here, the Queen of Pence and Eight of Swords, this is victimhood. This may be a woman who turned out to be not who you thought she was, or she might make you feel like you're stuck, or you feel wounded by her. She's looking away from the situation. She's not really all that affected by it. But somehow you Capricorn, I'm feeling like this could be you, is that you feel a little victimized or wounded by what had happened, and you feel like you can't see a way out. These cards are both a little bit destitute. But in this case, there's always more power available to her than she really thinks. She actually can be like Magician, throw off the blinds and not be a victim anymore. She actually has more power than she thinks. It's just that these swords, these thoughts of victimhood, are what's surrounding her and keeping her a prisoner. But it tells me that you had some sort of relationship with this Queen of Pence, who's usually a mother card. She's usually down to earth. She's usually very resourceful, trustworthy, but she can also hoard the money. She is very concerned with keeping the money. So she's moving on. This card tells me that you're considering whether or not you actually loved this person, or that you may be ready for a new love. Page of Cups is hopefulness, willingness towards love. So it could be that you had a naive view of her. It could be that you have a willingness for a new love because this was a traumatic situation, or this didn't end well, left you feeling like a victim. But there's hope and optimism with Page of Cups. It's willingness. And maybe even naivete, because Page is looking in this direction, tells me that maybe you might have had some naivete in this situation. You maybe got taken advantage of, and you're feeling a little bit isolated because of it. The Hermit, Seven of Swords, and Magician are all solitary figures. But you have some hope and optimism towards love. And even if you feel isolated, this Magician card, along with this World card, tells me that you have a lot of power in yourself, even though you might not feel it, even though you might feel like things didn't go your way, you're having a tough time making a decision. You've got two cards here that are blindfolded. You feel really stuck or blindfolded, or maybe mistreated. You don't know which way to go. So, and this in reverse, Chariot in reverse, personal will and directing of things. You may feel a little weak, but Magician here and World here tells me that you've got another ace up your sleeve. You've got a few more tricks in your pocket, and you're actually in a good space if you can see that being on your own is not so bad. So if something ended recently, If you felt like a victim from a situation, or that things didn't go your way and you feel like you have to, you know, carry out things on your own and life is struggle and you were wistful for better times, just know that you can create something new at any point. Hermit and Magician, they're strong. So even if you're isolated, realize this is a new beginning. You can create whatever you want. And that's your reading for June of 2015, Capricorn. Enjoy it. Thanks for watching.